Hello fellas, Frankie Day here for Frankie Day's Models. Okay guys, this is the final reveal, video number 4 for Mr. Martin Lamott's 50th anniversary Hawker Harrier group build. And as opposed to the last video number 3, I've been looking at the Facebook pages and there's been a lot of guys. This build is colossal, too huge. And got a lot of great guys out there to finish up their builds. Even guys work 3, 4, 5 of them they got done. So Hawker Harrier was the bee's knees when it comes to the group builds. And they got a 1918 Royal Air Force group build all the way to 1918 going up and be posted. I believe this April it starts. I think, yeah, I believe April. I assumed it was this March. I just didn't. And between problems that arised, and I just kind of lost the date of time of events. Okay, before we get to the kit, I got good news for you great guys out there. You fellas out there, with all your prayers and my prayers, everything's been answered. I got me a brand new car. And I got it parked out there in the driveway. I get up 5 or 6 times a night and stick my head out the kitchen window right there and see if it's still parked out there, and it's out there, it's out there now. And I'm very happy I got my car. My insurance is all taken care of. They got my car for me and everything. And I haven't heard nothing from the other fellow. I guess he probably had some kind of a collision insurance that only fender bender, and that's about it, no coverage. Either that or he had no insurance, so it's either one of the two, or both. But I'm just glad that guy is okay, you know. And that's the first time I asked him that wreck I had is, "Hey buddy, you okay? You all right? You sure?" I know I'm all right. And I cursed him a few times what you did. And being cleaned from the bank, that was icing on top of the cake. And so I probably pretty much got that squared away now, guys. I'll probably be getting my money back probably next week. And things are looking good for Frankie Day and Mrs. Day. In the Day household, we're all very happy. And the after effects in view is that I felt like it was just a bad nightmare. I woke up from a sweating Vietnam dream or something, you know, and I finally faced reality that I got a car out there and everything else behind me was just a nightmare. It was. So, along with you guys' prayers out there and the good Lord, and thank you guys very much for your wonderful prayers. I'm very honored each one of you great guys out there, and you guys are the best in the world in my book. And so Frankie Day is going to have a video for you right now. It's called video number 4, the final reveal for the 50th anniversary Hawker Harrier group build. Move this A&W root beer out of the way, and we'll come over here and take a look at this beautiful looking Hawker Harrier. I mounted her on a stand, guys, and believe you me, painting this thing and assembling it was not easy. I mean, I had no finishes on. The only finish I think I had is assembling of the top wing, and I had to take a mill bastard file and file the edge of the wing, the leading edge, trailing edge of the wing, so it'll snap down nice tight. It was somehow it was oversized. That's the only finish there is in the kit, but other than that, it goes together and snap, you know. And I spent about 3 days painting this thing, got it all done. The only weathering in this thing is old pen washers, you call it. And instead of giving an overall wash and wiping it off, control the washes and hues by using a nice moist clean rag or a cloth, I just went ahead and just wiped it off as I went along, and the results came out very nice, underside to top side. Okay, enough chatter. And we're going to take a look at the mighty Harrier. There she is sitting on top of the Lazy Susan. And we'll go for a little treat right there. Even got a pilot in there. Well, Panzer Bill would he would love that very much. And I got the pilot right in there. And we'll take a little closer view. I ain't too good at painting figures, fellas. That's one thing I'm not good at. I can paint and make them look presentable, but I'm not that good compared to Freddie and Gilbert and a lot of you great guys out there. I think Gil and Freddie are the masters of figure painting, and Panzerman Bill's great too. He's definitely good at it. So Panzer Bill of Panzer Bill's bunker, Brother Bill, this pilot is for you. He's sitting there proudly in his Hawker Harrier, as you can see. And you can see the various pen washes that was done on this thing. And I imagine these louvers right here, they open and close like cowling flaps. They more or less let the air in the turbine, something like that, some kind of cooling. I don't know what they are. These are like intake vanes. You got louvers. They're actually in an open, closed position. I had a lot of wash around there to show the effects of the wash on there. There, you can see it right there. So I kind of took my time on this thing, guys, and painting it. It's a big airplane. A lot's going to be seen because it's big. No worms are done on the camo. Every freehand. I don't use worms. I think the reason why I don't use worms, guys, is because I had some red modeling clay. It comes out of these Guillo's flying models, and I tried to make worms out of that and left a residue on there. I didn't like it, so I said, heck with it. I've been freehanding all my life. I'll freehand this. And all been appreciated and everything, and washed and done in its entirety. Again, you can see the pilot right there. The landing gear is retractable. So I guess when it's flight, it hangs down free. When it gets on the ground, it just more or less like this. And it goes up beside the fuselage. The thrust nozzles, they work real well. I gave them a coat of aluminum and copper and black. The rocket tubes are all painted aluminum with a wash on there, masked off, rubbed down real well. Auxiliary fuel tank's been added. The outrigger landing gear retracts too, just like does the real airplane. And a dandy of an airplane. This was the first, incidentally, this is the first time I've ever built an Airfix 124 scale Hawker Harrier. Now, Mr. Gary Dewhurst has gave me one just exactly like this. It's going to be United States Marines off the USS Iwo Jima. And a Paraloo. My brother's ship is a Paraloo, USS Paraloo. Such a ship in the Tarawa. Dive brakes work. I mean, the air brakes, they work. I don't know if you guys see that or not. They work. Landing gear retracts. This is a beautiful airplane, guys. Anybody's got one of these in a stash, it's worth to give a crack at. I could not find a better subject to use for Mr. Martin Lambett's Harrier group build. They use this big massive 124 scale job because I never built one of these before. I never built any. I had one Harrier I built. It was a Revell 132nd scale, and it was a very challenging kit. I was going to make that to the Marines, but somehow along the line it got lost somewhere. I may got in a box and the parts bagged up. Chances are, if I go down to the basement looking around, I may run into it, may find it. I got so much stuff down that basement, guys. I call it the bosun locker. My God, I tell you, that's my warehouse of all my builds. And so it's been a very enjoyable build to do, and it's very tedious. It's goes together very fast, but the finishing process takes the time, guys. So like I said, I got about 76 hours in the painting of this thing. Had to go over here and there, touch, and done a lot of washes on it and stuff, you know. It's the weathering on it is very subtle, as you can see. I like those rivets because they pop up pretty good. That's about the best thing about the kit I enjoy the most is the rivets. They look like they're oversized, but they good, and they and what they do, they really they accept washes quite well, as you can see. You know, landing gear well, you know, it's when you see the landing gear doors, you can see where all the washers are. a very enjoyable airplane to build. I'm very sad to see this thing come to an end, but that's it. Okay guys, but now Frankie Day's got a lot of stuff to do. And I got something here I want to show you here before we close up the video. I'm going to start to Portland probably next week. I got some another build I'll probably be making an intro on probably later on today. What I'll be doing now. And so again, I'm going to go ahead and start another build. Airplane this time. And after working on that 310 destroyer, it took ship shape out of me. So airplane's talking to me, and I may hop on it. I just may whip something out. Okay, bring back the camera. Here's truly, here I is, the man in the picture. Okay guys, I went down to Smitty's hobby shop. I haven't seen him since the accident. Last time I seen Smitty was probably Smitty's hobby shop. Russ, who's now a co-owner, Don Smitty, he passed away. And so it's the oldest hobby shop there is in Dayton, Ohio. I think 60 years old, still going strong. It's a good hobby shop. Like I said before, he deals with a lot of vintage kits. Stuff that people actually will their stash to, and he sells it. I mean, you're talking about kits for cash, that's the place to go. So anybody goes to Dayton, Ohio, go down to Wilmington Pike and see Smitty's hobby shop and tell Russ Frankie Day sent you. And Russ and Pete and the boys will take care of you. Okay, all right guys, I was down there 2 days ago, and they got a new Airfix B25 1/72 scale by Airfix, retooled kit, beautiful kit, gorgeous kit. Russ sold the last one, and so he ordered a bunch more, and he's going to hold me one for me. So I was kind of looking around the Airfix aisle, and I ran across this Whitley again. I built one of these. I made a YouTube presentation of one of these and a build. So I got me another one of these beautiful looking Whitley kits. Now they got another one, which is the Coastal Command. Instead of $6, $7 more than this kit, but I like this one. I want to I'll probably start building this one. I think I'll making this probably be my next build. And the reason why I want to build this is because the other one I messed up on. I wasn't too satisfied with it. I should even have made a video of it. It's too dark. I got too carried away with the wash. And so I'm going to do this a lot more differently by using mid-tones, lighter tones of each shade. And make it look a lot more better than it was. And so I just may go ahead and start on this bad boy, or I may not. But whatever it is, I'm going to whip something out. I'm going to make a video of it. It's going to be an inbox review of it. This will be another build I'll Frankie be getting into. And until April, they'll start that 1918 from there on group build. Mr. Martin Lamont, he replied to me on the USS Ward or the Harrier. He said he wasn't going to host that one. You got somebody else. He gave me a link to a Facebook page, so I'm going to go ahead and review that and tell the gentleman count me in. And right now, the Harrier's counted in and counted out, and so is I. And I'd like to thank everybody out there again for your wonderful comments and your views on the last comment, and also USS Ward. I've been too busy on this thing, guys, you know. I read them. I really do. I really read them. And I got every one of you guys in my heart. And the Harrier's got you guys in her heart too. So I'm going to put Harrier the Harrier away and make preparations on another build. And make a build of the video of that. And 2018 will be a lot of good builds coming your way. I'm going to be a very, very busy sailor for a long time. Okay, make mama happy, make yourself happy, build strong, take care of the babies at the house, make sure the bills are all paid. Be careful, please be careful, and drive very safely, and make certain that everything's fine, and take care of yourselves. And this Frankie Day signing off, and we'll catch you guys on the next video, which is going to be on the next build. And is it for the Harrier? Is it for Frankie Day? And you guys take your day off, enjoy the rest of the day, build on, build strong. And again, I can't stress this anymore. Please make Mama happy. Happy wife, happy life. So they say. Okay, I'm out of here, so Frankie Day's out of here. Okay, guys, God bless you boys. I love you guys.